Looking back, last 3 transfer windows, over £1 billion spent. Michael Duberry, that is.
Yeah.
31 signings made as well. I know they've left. A lot of players have gone this summer, but still, I mean, that's an extraordinary amount.
It's a huge turnover, something that are we getting used to, because, you know, back when we were playing, it wasn't so much 2 in the door, 2 out, 3 in the door, but now you're getting 20 in the door and then not so many out. So it is modern day football, and when you're talking about £1 billion spend, you know, it's a lot, and you got to ask what you're going to get for your money, and that's what everyone in this stadium is hoping to get, a lot for their money. So we'll see.
How does the manager cope with all of this? How does he keep everybody happy?
Do you know, you're looking straight away at Chelsea. You've got a really experienced manager who's won things, he's been right at the top. He's had his problems at other clubs regarding managing players, situations, world-class ones. So I think he'll take it in his stride. He'll realise it's going to take a little bit of time to find a formula, a way of winning for this club. The expectations there as well. A bit different for Nottingham Forest. I feel their expectations maybe a little bit different. They just need to try and get towards that middle area of the Premier League, but similar problems with the amount of players.
Yeah, and when you look at Poch, he was at Paris Saint-Germain, and they had a lot of money. Their goal was different, it was the Champions League, and that was, but they had a lot of money spent, players coming in. So if someone's going to be used to this sort of, say, disarray in sort of like personnel in and out, that's going to be him. So I think he's going to be used to that. As far as Forest, you know, their expectations are going to be different. The players coming in have got a different goal, a different target. The Chelsea are under more pressure. You know, Forest will be stay in the league, stay competitive, stay in the league, where Chelsea will be much different.
I don't know if you saw the presser yesterday from Mauricio Pochettino, but this is what he had to say about Cole Palmer on his signing. I think it was one of the sporting directors or owners that had the idea to bring him to the squad. He fits the project and he's a good player. But I don't think if I was a fan, I would want to hear that the manager, the one who's with the team day in, day out, isn't the one choosing the players they buy.
I think that could be a follow-up question, couldn't it, regarding saying, well, when they were made aware of it, what was your reaction? You say, well, you feel like he fits the profile. Does he fit your profile? Does he want to, you know, do you want him in your side? Where are you going to play him? Do you see him playing minutes? Because as a player coming in, I want to hear that from my manager, and I would have wanted that reassurance as well. If I'm Cole Palmer, I'm saying, well, where's the manager? Not just the recruitment team. I want to speak to him. I want to see what type of position, how he sees that my development's going to be, not just a financial package, because as we know, a lot of these are looking at it and saying, well, a 7-year contract financially, I'm sound. Chelsea's very attractive for that reason. It's a manager who can bring me on, but it's so important. You'd want to know, wouldn't you, that manager, he wants you to play, and he sees and says, right, this is how I'm going to develop you.
And if you're Cole Palmer, you don't want to leave a situation where you're competing in Champions League, winning stuff and being a bit part player, to come into a project unfinished and then being a bit part player. You want to know, I'm coming here, the manager wants me, he sees me part of his project, is a word keep they saying, and I'm playing. So you don't want to come to and be another bit part player of something less of more of an unfinished project. So that would be, so that press conference might not be so attractive if you're Cole Palmer here and that thinking, hold on a minute, I want you to say.
He seemed to want to go though, didn't he?
Yeah.
Do you know, and I think he came out from a City angle as well. They said, you know, sometimes hard if a player wants to go. But I was just touching on to say, well, you know, with all these players coming in, we've seen 1 or 2 come in. How would you feel if you're a player and you're looking and you're saying, right, here's my next session, and the first one we're really going to see is sort of a week on Thursday after that international break. You're all going to meet up, and then you're going to say, right, it's game on now.
Yeah.
You know, how do you approach it?
If you're a player, I mean, as players, you have that air of confidence, like, I'm playing. Wherever your situation, I'm the best player in my position, I need to play. But when you're looking around and, you know, gone to the squad as 22, when you're squad of like 35 in that dressing room and you're looking around, what's going on? Can you read into something where you're over there, over here? It's a lot, and the modern day players take a lot. So when all these players coming in your position, you've got to be mentally strong now to really have that self-belief that you're playing.